I think we can all aspire to just kind of dig tunnels and end up places in life. Jacob Geller had a really good point. Everyone wants to just kind of dig tunnels and stuff. Look, what's the mole? What did Will Campos turn into in Dungeons and Daddy season
Wombat.
1? Yeah, wombats have it right.
Yeah,
right?
they do get it right.
We're right. Wombats, all right, those things, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. They have square shit, right?
Yeah, they shit squares.
We don't know why. We don't know why the hell wombats shit squares. I almost said square shits. But yeah, that works too.
Also, when a wombat is hit by a car, it does the same amount of damage hitting a fire hydrant would do.
That's really funny.
And they walk away just fine.
How dense are wombats?
They're incredibly, their main way of, defending themselves from predators is they'll dig a tunnel. Because they're really fast at digging. They'll go up and, make the thing loose, so while the creature's in, the predator's in the tunnel, they'll sit on the tunnel and collapse it, breaking their back.
Wombats are some hardcore motherfuckers. That's just the one thing about nature that's always scary. You just kind of learn facts about animals, and it's oh, all right. Some animals are way cooler than you would
look at these little guys. They're so cute, too.
Yeah, look at those guys.
They're so adorable. They're
you tell me that guy ruined football? Come on!
They're land koalas.
If you have never seen a wombat before and need a refresher, Google wombats.
Yeah.
Do it right now. Fuck. We should probably mention we got a new table.
Yeah, we do have a new table.
Now I don't know if it can come through in the audio. We are much further away from each other. We are before,
which hopefully is actually better for the mic quality.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. I'm probably speak up a little.
So it doesn't sound like we're eating our mic anymore. The take on me could.
Hey, how's it going, fellas? No more. The audio is seeming pretty normal. So
yeah.
So far so good. Hopefully.
I like how I was so happy one day. I went to zoo, but early in the morning. You can censor bleep what zoo.
Yeah, and it's more work for me though. Every time we do. Anyway.
So yeah. I was at the zoo, and I got there early in the morning, and every time I would go to the Australia house, I was so bummed because the wombats were asleep. Oh no! Because we got there so early in the morning. Guess who was awake?
It's the fucking wombats.
Yeah, no, he was just walking around.
Shit. We should go to that zoo, just on a field trip chat right now.
I have free passes. My grandpa gets free passes to the zoo and the main museum in Chicago.
Nice. We can
say Chicago, right? Because how big of an area that is.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of the one park. Park too. I went there the other day for some graduation photos, and God, grab me a few fellas, we should just roam. Yeah. That place is big. Yeah. Plenty of places to explore. Plenty of shenanigans afoot.
The little mammoth museum.
Good shit. But, was it? Zoo animals, wombats.
Yes.
Some animals, way cooler than you'd expect. All right, wombats, those guys. Peak fiction right there. All right.
They're not fiction.
Oh, that's what they want you to think. Wombats are a concept. Think about it. See, you just thought about it. Wombats are a concept.
Yeah.
But some animals are a lot lamer than you think. The fucking 100 guys versus the gorilla debate. It's so dumb. I hate it. The men.
A gorilla is just a slightly bigger guy.
Yeah, it's a slightly bigger guy.
One gorilla is worth 2 guys.
Yeah. Hey. Here's a real challenge. All right. Put 100 gorillas against me with prep time. I'll go to Walmart and get the Gorilla Exterminators 9000. The fuck are they gonna do about it?
I have that.
You have the gorilla. Send Claire against 1,000 gorillas. See what happens, folks.
Yeah, it's called my AR-15.
Yeah.
The only problem is because we live in Illinois, full of commies.
Damn communists.
Our state is full of commies. I'm therefore not allowed to. You can't buy guns and become automatic. But it's really funny. They're at gun stores. So once in, it's illegal in Illinois to buy guns that are automatic. They take away the thing that makes it automatic.
Yeah.
But every single gun store, next their guns that should be automatic, they just coincidentally sell the parts and instruction manuals.
Yeah. Look. With one screw, I shall turn this firearm into a felony.
Exactly.
But what are they gonna do about it? Take my guns?
Yeah.
I have a gun.
Also, fun fact. Having a grip that's on the bottom, illegal. Grip on the side, perfectly fine.
Hey, really cool. All right. A grip at the top, fucking.
You look like a fucking. You put the grim on the top, and you just look like a fucking goon.
Yes, the classic goon pose. Remember, if you ever see someone holding a gun with a grip up top, they got the goon pose going on.
By goon, I meant like fool, like a.
Yeah, same thing. Look, all those words are interchangeable. You see a Batman, random henchman, those goons. That's a fucking. That's a goobus. That's a.
Mook isn't a slur, right? Like I saw him use it in JoJo's.
I hope not.
I don't think it's a slur because Paul Dano's out like banned his name.
Yeah. Hold on. Is that offensive? Yes, the word is generally considered offensive in professional formal settings. Well, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
It's an Italian racial slur for dumb / incompetent black person.
Hold on.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. Let's
considered derogatory.
Hold on. See, it just means stupid and incompetent person. I don't know where the race thing came in. Or it means foolish, incompetent person.
It's considered Oxford English Dictionary. Hold on.
Yeah, no, it's just all I'm saying is it's incompetent. And then instantly on like the suggested things, is it okay to call someone cooch?
I don't know. Is it? So I don't know. I'm seeing. Did you Google is offensive? Because
no, I just looked up definition. Yo, we're saying this like 5 times.
What if we just censor it? What if we just every time we say it this episode? What this episode is, we call it our most censored episode yet. It's just because of this bit.
Because we keep saying slurs.
We keep saying one slur, which is hilarious.
Yeah, no, everything I'm seeing is that like it's. Yeah, no.
I don't know, better safe than sorry.
Yeah. But, like, I'm literally seeing, like, people, like, several articles of, like, people calling Fred Durst the You can look up who Fred Durst is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look up Fred Durst.
He's the lead singer of Limp Bizkit, and he's, like, a really nice guy.
Yeah.
No, like, he owns several trans charities.
Nice.
He openly, he's apologized several times because, like, new metal, a big thing about new metal is, like, calling things gay and, like, kind of just being misogynistic. And, like, he's apologized so many times for that. And, like you said, every single time he puts out an album, because, well, yes, like, he's, like, that's just how the culture is with those songs. But, like, he always donates a quarter of his proceeds from the albums to, like women's support charities as, like, an apology.
Like, sorry, we're dickheads. Here's a boatload of cash.
Yes.
Hey, don't spend it all in one place.
Oh, yeah.
Honey.
Also, Tom from MySpace, like how he would friend everyone?
Yeah.
When PlayStation first did their online thing, Fred Durst basically did that.
Shit.
And, like, he would just join games of fans.
That's so fun.
No, I love Fred Durst. He's great. Like, he was at Lollapalooza 2021, so, like, right after COVID. And his first thing, like, the thing he said there was, like, if you're not vaccinated, kill yourself. If you're here and you're not vaccinated, you are a disgusting human being and shouldn't be out in public.
Die. Like, that's so good. Like, I understand if you could get it, for a while, but, like, come on, you miss out.
If you're gonna go, like, a big concert, yeah.
Yeah.
Along with that, in his most famous song, Rollin', which came out in, when did Rollin' come out? Let's see. So it was released September 15th in the year 2000.
Yep.
In this song, there's a direct line called, all my brothers, all my sisters, and all the people who don't give a fuck. He's acknowledging non-binary people back in the 2000s. And, like, he's open, like, he's not like, oh, no, that was national. No, he's very much like, yeah, no, I know there's people who just don't conform with gender, and, like, they are just as much fans of my music, and I openly welcome them. Yeah. That was him in the year 2000.
That motherfucker was cranking out non-binary people before 9/11 happened.
Exactly. No, I love Fred Durst so much.
We shouldn't call him a then.
The people call him because, like, his entire persona was like just being like this basement dweller, like this basement dweller. I hate my mom, edgelord thing. Like, that's his entire brand.
It's like a genuinely kind.
Yeah, he's a really good person.
Better than, like, a lot of people in that field, especially.
Yeah. Like, there was a time where, like, he was part of a Korn album, in which Korn decided for some reason to name that album Faggot. spelled Faget, which is a slur that they cannot say.
You can't say that.
In which, like, Fred Durst, like, has tried so hard to, like, scrub that because he feels so ashamed of working on it. But, like, it's not his band, so he really can't.
Yeah.
Like, he feels nothing but shame for working on that.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. But why would you just name it Faggot? Come on, like, misspelled Faggot. That's like... Why?
Korn said they wanted to be as derogatory as possible.
Oh, my God. And to think we trusted them.
Yeah.
They
They were in Scooby. They weren't in Scooby Doo. They were in South Park as a Scooby Doo parody.
Subtle distinction.
Like there's an episode of South Park is like a Halloween special where Korn is there and they're like they're pretending to be Scooby Doo.
Shit.
So that's why I mistake them with being Scooby-Doo.
That's old slip of the tongue. You take your kid to go see the new Scooby-Doo movie. You take him to the South Park movie instead. That's how you hook him for life.
That movie is so good. It's a musical because so when that movie came out,
Canada.
Yes, when that movie came out, they were 4 seasons deep, and they thought they were gonna get taken off the air.
Yeah.
So they're like, why not just make it a musical?
Why not go out on a high note? And then they're still going to this day.
Yep. They just announced season 27.
Honestly, it's like that. South Park, Family Guy, SpongeBob, and The Simpsons are like the big four where it's like, this will never end. This will never end. We're never escaping this shit.
Yeah.
Which one do you think will end? Did one of them end first?
I don't think so.
I'm trying to remember. I don't
South Park almost ended, and they're like, we're just going to do specials. But then their contract with Paramount kind of went out the window, and they were just like, nah, we're just going to go back to making shows.
All right.
Because originally what happened was like Paramount was like, hey, you guys can't make TV shows anymore. Instead, you can make 3 movies a year and put all the content you would put in a 20-episode season into 3 movies.
Why?
And like especially like the whole point of South Park is that they would like there's an entire documentary about this, but like they would make every single episode in 7 days.
Yeah.
From script writing to animating to everything, so it's always topical.
Yeah, like it is always.
So it's always like a week behind. Like it's always like the week after an event happens.
Yeah, but CEOs make me so goddamn mad with how many asinine decisions they make.
And like this is why when the trailer for like this season of South Park was announced, it was a huge thing. Yeah, because like they announced a season. Like they had trailer footage for even though like it's the season starting in July, I think July. I'm pretty sure it starts in July, but like they had all this footage because like they have all the leftover stuff from the movies.
Nice.
And like that's just like the first half of the season, and then they'll go back to the regularly scheduled 7 episode, 7 day 7 day writing. Yeah.
There'll be a boogum upstairs.
There's a fucking creature up there.
We should probably go investigate that. Oh hey, didn't we end last episode by being like we're going back in time?
Did we?
Yeah, we did because we were flashback. Pull the episode from last week.
I don't remember.
I think we were going back in time to do something. We were doing something to go back in time. I can't check on my Chromebook emoji, so despite the fact that I have this wonderful piece of technology, it is in fact still what's known as a useless piece of crap.
Yeah.
Would you mind, I guess, checking? Because I feel like, yeah, we went back in time. I remember I got mad at you because you said, the Fallout cookbook. Yes. Yeah, because we were like, oh, there's only, what we got to do now. We reviewed it. Go forward to the future so we could go taste apocalypse food.
Yes, yeah, but I didn't make any of the food.
Yeah.
So our time machine's actually broken.
Well, we did canonically break it after that one event.
Which is funny because like the pool party I'm planning, I'm actually going to be making Dusty's burgers.
Nice.
Yeah.
That would be a fun episode to do
let's just do an entire episode of just like a mukbang ASMR.
I was thinking the cooking thing. Oh, it'd be fun next week for your game, right? We'll have our cooking friend over, maybe do actual recording of us maybe making something and then
I don't have any ingredients yet.
We would go out and get some.
See, I don't have any money yet because I just got hired for my job and therefore will not be able to actually, buy anything.
Yeah. William's older brother is setting up with a job over at
nice.
It's a fun little desk job where I just kind of sit there and take calls.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know what time it is, but I know I'm off at 5, and it's like perfect. 5, I can work with that. But
for me, I'm working every day from 6 to 2. Which I like waking up early because otherwise I'll be cranky that I wasted the day.
Yeah.
Like if I sleep past 10, my day's ruined.
It's
like
gone.
I'll take a nap later on, but like if I lose that much morning, it fucks me up because like I take my meds late and Katie's mad at me. Katie's my dog.
Katie's so mad.
No, she does. She gets mad at me because like I'm the only one who feeds her breakfast, and she's like, "Oh, where's my food?
Where's my fucking food?
Where is it?
What'd you do with it,
bitch?"
I'm hungry. Katie every morning, because I spend the night in Claire's dingy basement for these podcasts. Every night, Katie, in the 6 in the morning, Katie breaks down the door to the basement and goes, where's my goddamn food? You heartless wench. How can you not feed me? I'm your dog. How could you do this? Every morning.
Yeah. And she uses English.
Yeah.
And then she doesn't talk for the rest of the day, and no one believes us.
And we're going crazy. We feel like we're stuck in a madhouse. No one believes us.
Reminds me of that 2-sentence horror story.
Oh, God. That'd be
when
fun.
I saw my dog stand up and grab the knife, it looked at me and said, "No one will believe you." People were running into my mom's room.
That was really good, actually. That's funny, but like that one is genuinely such a... Because like, imagine if your dog did do that. Imagine if your dog or your cat looked at you and said, "No one will ever believe you." What would you...
Like, it grabbed a knife and, like, presumably killed your mom.
But, it's a dog, so... It's the one... I think Drew Gooden did a video on that one Christmas movie where it's Home Alone, but it's some dogs, and, like, they murdered the 3 thieves. Like, one of them gets drowned in the shower, one of them gets incinerated in, like, the chimney or whatever.
I think that was an Andy King video.
I'm trying to think.
Either Drew Gooden or Andy King.
Yeah, I think... I don't know.
Who, weirdly enough, Andy King is friends with Will Wood.
Yeah, he was on Life in the World to Come.
He's like the only guest on Life in the World to Come.
It was him, and then they had like the first episode on Spotify right now. I think is I don't know who the guest was, but like those are the only 2.
Yeah, Leopard City, which I was so confused because like they just pretend that this isn't the first episode.
Yeah,
and I was so confused. Like, hold on.
I think they're missing some of them, but that's because when they went on the Centennial 100 episode special, they were like, "Hey, we're missing some shit." Mm-hmm. Yeah, the more we talk about Life in the World to Come, if this podcast starts popping off, we can bully our way. We can fucking get away on it.
Yeah.
Will Wood, watch out.
Watch out.
Watch out. Well, we are gonna go see him soon.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Watch out.
Watch out.
I have a gun.
No, don't say that. Do not say that. We will get banned from the concert, Claire.
Man, I have a problem. That's become a new vocal. No.
A new stem.
I have a new vocal stem of just, "Where's my gun?" And like, it just comes out anytime I'm remotely stressed. And I just mumble under my breath, "Where's my gun?"
That's not a good thing.
I can't do that.
Claire, you can't.
Like, that's just as bad as like when a bunch of my friends ended up having kill yourself as a vocal stem. It's like, guys, I can't have this as a stem.
We cannot say that. Kill yourself.
But no, I just find myself like mumbling under my breath, "Where's my gun?"
You slightly trip on the stairs. Where's my fucking gun? Where's my gun? You're in the middle of an airport, like you drop your phone. Where's my gun? No, wait.
No, me and one of our friends. When we were planning our Disney trip for choir last year, I was like, "Okay, remember, when we're in the airport, we should all take turns sharing our favorite Batman Arkham henchman lines. Mine is, 'Okay, I've placed a bomb in a secure location.'"
Oh my god.
And you know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about. Hey, invite them on the podcast. There's no beverage. Invite them on the podcast. Let them on there. Oh, goodness. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Speaking of killing yourself, Baraska 5 got covered up. No, that was Fire in the Woods. I was about to be like, "Hey, we're finally able to cover it," but no, that's not even the right one. I made a fool of myself. Much like was it C.K. Walker? Is that their name? Yeah, made a.
Honestly, I think she just likes trolling us.
Yeah.
She's like, "You know what? No, you guys want a fucking ending? Here's your ending."
Yeah, that's I'm split 50-50 on that because
then also like if you look at Deepwood, I do think she just like doesn't know how to end things.
Yeah, like Mayhem Mountain was really good
because it was so self-contained,
punctual, right? Like I feel like it's not that it's really weird because like the story certainly had an ending, right? It like ended capital E ended, right?
Yeah.
But the main thing was that like it was like chapter 15 was it where like they confronted the dad or whatever and like I'm an alpha. Kill yourself. You better gonna shoot the king, best not miss. Kill yourself. Like surely she knew, right? So C.K. Walker is 2 authors, all right. Fucking one of them is like a competent writer, and then the other one is a 13-year-old edgelord. Like, near the end, she's just gonna lose control. That goblin escapes.
I'm just doing Wordle.
You do Wordle? I start talking and you just...
No, I'm listening. I'm just, like, doing my Wordle, too.
You know, this reminds me of the one time I was doing like a presentation on a funny little band I like called Tally Hall. And Claire, you're playing Subway Surfers. What's that presentation? You played Subway Surfers, you're looking up Plants vs. Zombies Rule 34.
Amen.
Make me sick.
Look, when I do my presentation, you're going to do the exact... I would be surprised if you don't do the same thing.
I'm not going to look up Plants vs. Zombies Rule 34.
Yeah, but like, you can look up a different thing.
No, I'm going to pay attention to your presentation. What are you doing, Willwood?
Probably.
Willwood. But, well, part 2 of that thing's coming out. The town hall presentation. None of you are invited if you're listening, which really sucks because I'm sure some of you would like to show up, but you're not. You're actually not invited. I'm sorry. If you're listening to this, this is my formal uninviting of you to the event.
Even if like we know you IRL.
Yeah. This specifically, I'm talking to people who I know IRL. Right. This is specifically targeted at you. If you think you're invited, actually, never mind. No, you're not. Not anymore. Airport. Baraska. Yeah. Don't bring up Baraska at an airport.
Ever since Joe Biden took over. Wait, no, comedy's legal now.
Comedy's legal now.
Therefore, we can say you have a bomb in an airport.
Ah, shit. You know, it feels weird making Biden jokes now.
Yeah.
Because he actually has cancer.
And then, for some reason, we decided to play Wordle and Connections for 30 minutes. Yeah. So enjoy the supercut of that.
May I ask, how's the Wordle going, Claire?
I'm fucking tweaking.
I could tell, like, you kept...
See, I don't know what the last one is. I currently have SU. I use X as like a blank.
What,
DE.
Super?
P is gone. And like, I know it has the D.
What's the word?
It's the bottom one. So Suede.
Suede? Ah, that's fucking bullshit.
Oh no, they have some weird ass words.
Wordle is my arch nemesis, actually.
And now I'm doing the connections.
You're doing connections?
Yeah.
This is maybe good content for the podcast. Connections. All right, welcome to the Connections podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the Connections podcast.
I moved over to Claire's side of the table, so the words are...
Yeah, New York Sport... Oh, members. That's why I wouldn't know.
New York sports members.
Done. I'm so good.
Well, this part's getting cut out of the podcast. It's kind of us mumbling over Wordle and Connections.
Look, I don't know why you had to go and watch me do this. I could have talked to you while I was gaming.
Yeah, well, clearly not. I was going on for like a minute here. Like I've got nothing. Claire, you got anything? You were just tweaking out.
I was locked in hard.
We're recording.
You don't mess with me and my puzzles.
Claire, we're recording a goddamn episode.
And I was told, and my brain was like, "You got to do your puzzles. It's puzzle time, bitch."
Midway through the episode, you went, "It's puzzle time, Claire."
Yeah.
This is your podcast.
Yeah, this is my podcast, and I want to do puzzles on it.
You know, so we could pause recordings.
Yeah.
If you wanted it to be puzzle
Well, you could have.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know it was puzzle time until we were already puzzling it. Chat, comment down below. Do you want puzzle time with Alice and Claire?
Yeah. Do you want... If you... Give me 5 big booms if you want puzzles. Boom. No, we can't do it. That would be like
copyright infringement.
No, that would be like the president voting. The president can't vote because.
Yes, he can.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the president could vote.
What?
Yeah,
that's not fair. You're just gonna vote for yourself.
So?
You're not allowed to do that.
It's not like that fucking matters.
Yeah, you weren't allowed to do that in elementary school.
Yeah, because elementary school is a system run by fascists and dictators, okay?
The president isn't allowed to vote.
I feel really bad because I just recently saw one of my old elementary school teachers, and he's great. He's amazing.
Nah, he's a fascist dictator.
He's a fucking fascist dictator. You know what? If tomorrow all of Congress and the House and the Senate and all the executive branch, if all them melted and it was revealed my 4th grade teacher was actually behind it all, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be like, yeah.
He did it for the bit.
He did it for the bit. I love the story he shared because we're getting it back in touch. He was telling me all about the games he's into and that kind of thing, and he mentioned his wife is big into Fallout. Always comes back to fucking Fallout. But she was like, yeah, my wife always takes the bloody mess perk, and then whenever sometimes she'll just like call me over and be like, hey honey, look at this, and then kill a guy and he explodes and I go, ugh. Shout out to my 4th grade teacher. He was a real one.
Yeah.
He did explode violently. And he went, ugh.
Yeah, the heebie-jeebies.
That's how I would describe it. Because like he also did like a horrified expression on his face, which I love that as like a bit with like your spouse to just kind of show him something gross in a video game and be like, hey, watch this fucking guy get gibbed. Do you have any other fun? I almost said like elementary or middle school, but not middle school. Fuck middle school. Why does middle school suck? Like unabashedly.
I think it's because like when everyone starts hitting puberty.
Yeah, that's why middle school exists, right? Elementary school, right? That's the young ones. High schoolers, it's the older ones. But, like middle school is that perfect period of time where no one is happy. Like.
You have to be like a special type of evil to want to work in a middle school.
Yeah.
You have to be like an energy vampire. You have to be Colin Robinson.
Yeah, energy vampire. Every middle school teacher is a vampire, alright? Yeah. Think about it. Have you ever met Have you ever met a middle school teacher who wasn't a vampire?
Have you ever met a middle school teacher? Think about it.
Have you ever met a middle school teacher? Think again. Oh, you are a middle school teacher? Stay the fuck away from us, alright? I don't have any blood, and Claire's, I don't think has any blood.
You can try. It'll probably just like burn you because it's like technically a blood, but it's like all plasma. It's like half plasma and half just like toxic waste.
It'll also probably sound like sucking Jello up through a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The only reason why Hallis hangs out with me though is because I'm like borderline liquid uranium.
We don't gotta talk about this. We don't gotta talk about this level there. We don't gotta talk about the level there, alright?
Yeah. Yeah, Hallis is just like unaffected by my radiation, which is why like we're able to hang out.
Yeah. We don't gotta bring up how you keep melting people.
I do keep melting people.
You keep fucking melting people.
But I have it's not nearly as funny as any of your moments you've had, like re-meeting with but a really nice one was so I used to do like this thing in high school where I would go to elementary schools and like do an anti-bullying PSA thing. Yep. And I went to my elementary school in which I had like my actual name instead of my dead name on it, in which my 5th grade teacher saw me and was like, oh, do you go by that? I was like, yeah, I go by Claire now. She was like, oh, well, it's a pleasure to re-meet you. And then like while actively like talking, because after the anti-bullying PSA, you just kind of go around the classes and help out, which God bless elementary school teachers, because I tried teaching a bunch of like 3rd graders how to do basic multiplication, and I was getting so frustrated.
you feel the blood boiling.
I was tweaking. Like, dude, it's 12 times 7. It's 12
times 7.
Okay. But after that, like we were kind of talking. I was then like working in her class, and like helping them, basically just like helping kids edit their English papers and stuff. And then we were just talking one-on-one. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I've done some creative writing. Like, oh, can I read some of your work? So I sent it to her, and like she gave me like actual detailed notes, and like I was like, that's so kind. Like, yeah.
This is a heartwarming podcast,
Yes.
folks. This is a very
We're being wholesome now.
We're being wholesome now. We were talking about blowing up airports earlier. Not anymore.
We're talking about blowing up airports, which you should still do.
You still do.
Because comedy's legal now?
Because comedy's fucking legal now. Mail a bomb to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
It's funny.
It's a pretty funny joke.
Yeah.
You should find out where
like you're doing like a Ted Kaczynski parody.
Yeah.
Comedy's legal now.
Comedy's fucking legal now. Think about it. But back to wholesome, I guess.
Yes.
Elementary, like all of the elementary school stuff in like our community is like I've yet to hear anything much bad about it. You know, like everyone there is very kind, right? That Mr. the goat. I don't know if I can share his name live on the air. I'm planning on meeting with him again sometime soon, but you never know. But the middle school, for one, I only had a year and a half of middle school, which is still weird, right? That's still weird that like I only had a year and a half of middle school and I didn't have an Algebra 1 class. Because I don't know if I've ever really shared this much. So during COVID, right, that was my 8th grade, right, the big year where like everyone was locked down. Yeah, my Algebra 1 teacher just kind of didn't teach. He just kind of signed on, take attendance, and then like leave. So I've never taken I never took Algebra 1.
Pass everyone?
There was like homework or whatever, right, that we did, right? And he was like, "Any questions on the homework?" No. Okay, here's the textbook. Bye. I was like, okay. And I know like everyone cheated their way through that one, but now that I'm like going into like accountancy as like a major at college now, which is I'm sure that's another weird sentence to say. I was in middle school when COVID happened, and now I'm going to college. That I'm sure there's some people who are like collapsing in on themselves like a fucking black hole who are realizing time has passed, me included. But yeah, like, oh, is that you? You fucking bitch. I started hearing a noise. I was like, oh, now it's not the time to start hallucinating.
What?
I really hope that's catching up in the microphone. Fuck. It's blocked by the big pillar in the middle of the table. It's blocked by the support pillar. I can't see what Claire's fiddling with. It's making a tiny click noise. Is that your fidget cube?
Yes, my fidget
cube. Like when it was just the one sound. Yeah, when it was just the one sound, I was like, oh, that's...
So I was doing this, and then I was doing... And then I was...
Yeah, when it was just the one noise, I was like, okay, that could just be a weird mechanism. But the minute you switch over to a different one, that's when I come.
I mean, I did 3 before moving to this one.
See, here's the thing.
The other 3 all sounded the same.
Yeah.
I love my fidget cube.
It's the fidget cubes. I used to have a fidget cube back in elementary school.
In elementary school?
Yeah. It was
that really when fidget toys became like the thing?
Yeah, I remember. All right, so flashback time. There was like a
fidget spinners were in 5th grade. Yeah.
Ultimate Frisbee. Yeah, that's crazy. My dad stole all the fidget spinners in the house. Because for obvious reasons.
I mean, my dad would steal them too, but just so he could use them. Because
he
was like, yeah, these are really neat. I want them instead.
Yeah, that's exactly what my dad did. I'll get to my dad and the Bullet Man in a moment here, but it was like 4th or 5th grade or something like that.
It was my 5th grade, so you're 4th grade.
Well, no, when I did Ultimate Frisbee.
Oh.
And like I remember, like we were chilling like outside the gym area, right? It was like a club. You show up early in the morning. By early, I mean like 7, which is like, God, why do they get to go to school young? Why are you young early? The elementary schoolers should be young when they go to elementary. But fucking, I was waiting outside. I remember
elementary schoolers should be 40 when they go to elementary school.
Kids, how's it going? That's when you get your gun.
Yeah,
that's when you get your gun. But I was chilling outside. I remember like there were a few of us with like little fidget cube things, and this one kid had a fidget spinner. And I was like, whoa, what's that thing over there? Because again, that's like. It's crazy to think fidget spinners were like years ago.
Yeah.
But then that was actually the same day when we were playing Ultimate Frisbee, and I totally like messed up my leg. I think I may have sprained my leg because like the way I fell on it, I heard like we were running and then suddenly I fell and then leg went sideways down very hard. Yeah. And then I just kind of limped my way back to the sidelines. I was like, okay, I'm good for the rest of the game. It hurt for like a few weeks, but I didn't really tell anyone. I just kind of limped my way around school for a while. I don't think anyone noticed. And that's why my left leg is the way it is.
Yeah.
It's mostly fine.
I wrote a poem.
Oh, just now?
Yeah.
Just now you've written a poem?
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear it.
Remy Boys. Yeah. 1738. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Seen your pretty ass came as you came in the door. I just want to chill. Got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money. Introduced her to my stove. I showed her how to whip it. And now she remixed it for low. She's my trap queen. I let her hit the bando. We be counting up. Watch how far them bands go. We just set a... Sorry, I can't read because I don't have my glasses on. We just set a goal. Talking matching Lambos. At 56 a gram. 500 grams though. Man, I swear I love her. How she worked that damn pole. Hit the strip club. We be letting bands go. Everybody hating. We just call them fans though. In love with the money. I ain't ever letting go. As I get high with my baby. I just left
the whole fucking song.
I just left the mall. I'm getting fly with my baby, yeah. And I can ride with my baby. I be in the kitchen cooking.
You're done. You're done. You've done the bit.
I was just gonna read all of Trap Queen by Fetty Wap.
I was so like ready to be like, all right, she'll stop the bit eventually. And then you didn't stop the bit.
Nope.
And I had to reach across the table now. I can't. Before I could have just done it immediately. I had to lurch my gangrenous body over the table to fucking turn that computer off, all right, or threaten to. This is what Zeb has done to us. Yeah, the same fellow who made our music also made the giant new table we're on.
Yeah.
Shout out to that guy. Pretty wacky. But where were we before you interrupted with Kyle from Baraska?
I don't know, but I did actually write a poem.
I'm not falling for the stage.
No, I have a real poem.
You better not trick me twice.
It's a real poem.
Go ahead.
Let's see, wait. I gotta scroll to where a good starting spot is.
The lyrics page hasn't loaded yet. I see it in her eyes. Claire's a deceptive bastard.
So, fuck you, fuck me, fuck us. Fuck Tom, fuck Mary, fuck Gus. Fuck Darius, fuck the West Coast, and fuck everybody on the East. Eat shit and die, or fuck off at least. Fuck off preschoolers. Fuck preschoolers. Fuck rulers.
No. I took a sip of water when you said that. I about choked. No, we're not. You can't say that, Claire. You can't say that.
Fuck preschoolers. Fuck rulers. Kings, queens, and the gold
No, you're done. You're done. Don't. You can't say fuck preschoolers live on air, Claire.
Fuck wine coolers. Fuck chickens. Fuck dogs. Everybody in your crew sucks.
Do not fuck ducks.
Fuck motherfucks.
We at
fuck
Concierge
critics.
do not
fuck your
encourage
reviews.
fucking
Even
ducks.
if you like me, fuck you. Fuck your mom. Fuck your mom's mom. Fuck the Beastie Boys and the Dalai Lama. Fuck the rainforest. Fuck Forest Dump. You probably like it in the rump. Fuck a shoe pump. Fuck the real deal. And fuck all the fakes. Fuck all 52 states. Oh, and fuck you. I say fuck the world.
No, that was a perfect way. No.
Oh, no, I think it's...
Nope, you're done.
ICP's Fuck the World is the perfect song.
Yeah, I know that's the perfect song. You can't just quote, you can't just read the lyrics of songs all day.
But it's my poem.
Yeah, but I'm taking back control of this podcast, Claire. I'm grabbing the damn shit by the damn rear and I'm steering us away from the
There's some
iceberg.
other just absolutely insane lines in here. It's so funny. Like, fuck gonorrhea. Fuck diarrhea.
Shit. Straight bars.
And like literally the end is like fuck violent, but just violent because one half of Insane Clown Posse is Violent J, but just violent, and then like in the audio it's just like bullet, like he's getting shot and therefore can't finish.
That's so fun.
No, this song is so funny, and it was great to see it live.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah.
Let's just break it down to a good question. What are your top 3 best concerts you've ever been to?
Ooh, okay. So for me it goes, the best one is Green Day, then ICP, but it wasn't really a concert when I saw them. We'll get into that later. And then it was Playboy Man Baby, because like it was basically like the most, imagine like an underground like bar concert and like a movie, like everyone's all punk and like it's all flash. That's basically what seeing Playboy Man Baby was like. And it was so much fun. Green Day was great. It was a stadium show, so like we were in Wrigley Field. But they had a blimp. Like they had their own blimp of like the Dookie airplane.
There's only like 4 blimps in the world.
It wasn't really a blimp. It was more like a parade float. But like they carried it all throughout the stadium and stuff.
There's only 25 blimps left.
And the Brother of Steel has 3.
Great. You need to stop them before they get all 25.
They're collecting them.
The next Fallout game, they have 24. It's a hunt for the last blimp in the world.
But the ICP concert was really interesting because it wasn't ICP. It was Violent J's wrestling, like professional wrestling company. So like the first 3 hours was like a WWE style wrestling match.
Shit.
And it was so much fun. And then like in the final hour, it was an ICP concert.
So you went to a WWE concert and ICP showed up near the end.
Well, I mean, no, because it's his company.
Yeah.
And like basically
like,
anytime, like in between, because like one thing I like about like professional wrestling is that it's scripted.
Yeah.
And if it's unscripted, it's not fake, it's scripted.
Yeah.
Like people are like, oh, I hate it because it's fake. But you're not going to believe what a fucking Marvel movie is. You're not ready.
You're not going to believe what a movie is.
And like in wrestling, like people get a busted lip. That's not fake. They are getting hurt. Like sure, anyways, that's a whole other rant. But like Violent J will like come out during random bits where like who the fuck's talking shit about me? And like he wouldn't wrestle because like he's even stopped like properly like doing full tours. Like instead he just does like little in between shows like after his wrestling because like he has a heart condition and would have seizures after his concerts. So like he's definitely taking time to like spend time with his family and stuff. Nice. Which is actually why I wore a bit of an inside joke shirt. I wore my furry shirt. Because Violent J is a furry, and like basically him and his daughter have like a podcast where like they roast scams. That all started because his daughter was like bought a fursuit from a scam company.
Which do you want to describe your very glorious furry shirt if it's the one I'm thinking?
Okay, yeah. So basically, it's I have 2 wolves inside me, and one's a really scary werewolf, and the other's just like a furry.
Like a.
Yeah.
Kind of fur.
Not like that. It doesn't have a fucking dick out.
Well, you know, it could.
It could.
If you weren't a coward.
Yeah.
Come on.
I censor the cock. I have one use of minor illusion once per long rest, and I only use it to censor.
That would suck.
It would suck.
A cantrip be a spell slot. What? That. Imagine if like that's what they started giving like races in D&D. Like you would only use prestidigitation once per long rest. It's like, well, why don't I just fucking throw myself off a bridge then?
But the wrestling was really fun. There were these 2 clown guys, and they would just like throw popcorn at like their opponents.
Shit. But why? Is it like,
this is like a taunt?
Yeah, I imagine the Killer Clowns from Outer Space one where they throw the popcorn and they just start they grow into boogums.
Yeah.
Halfway through the stage, more clowns emerge out of the
floor.
But
my favorite act were like 2 zombie brothers, and like usually when people have like a gimmick, it's just like how they design their costumes. But these guys, when they were zombies, that was like in their fighting style, like that type of like flailing and like playing dead. And along with that, their manager was like dressed as this fucking wizard. He just stood in the corner, rubbing his hands together. Like he was casting spells to buff up his zombies. to boof up his zombies.
Shit, who are boofing these zombies?
But yeah, it was really fun. It was a really fun concert. And just like event in general.
Sick.
What about you? What's your 3 favorite concerts? Oh wait, you've never been to a concert. Mic drop.
Don't drop our mics. Don't assault the audience's ears simply because I don't go to live. I mean, I've been to like, you know, like was it stuff. And generally I don't like live music, but hey,
I mean,
there's
that's
3.
I mean, I'm gonna fix that for your birthday gift.
Actually, because that's a Boingo, right?
Kind of.
Elfman, yeah.
Yeah, Danny Elfman, and like the day after Halis's birthday, in Chicago, Danny Elfman's doing like a live play of Nightmare Before Christmas, and I'm going to take you to it.
Oh yeah, but no, there are a few exceptions, right? And like Elfman, right? Obviously, I'm down. Will Wood, which we are going to go see one day, hopefully, Tally Hall.
Yeah.
Man, They got most of the people on stage. Holly was Joe was in the audience. It was Joe and Casey were in the audience. And it was Rob, Zubin, Bora, Andrew, and Ross all on stage.
Uh-huh.
Come on. They're trolling us at this point.
Yeah. They really are.
I mean, Andrew Horowitz...
I mean, especially after Zubin's Spotify Wrapped video.
If we get to 25 million, we'll be back. What do you mean you'll be back? Look, we can make this happen, guys. Come on. We all have to put our minds to it. I mean, Andrew Horowitz did just release a song.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good song. It's very Andrew Horowitz.
Uh-huh.
Which him and Jack Starr are like the two artists where I can't describe how they are. Jack Starr much more, but Andrew, I'm like, yeah, he's the Tally Hall song. Imagine that, but like Andrew, all the instruments.
Yeah.
And then that's the whole album.
Yeah.
It is also weird that Andrew Horowitz has two Spotify pages. One is Edu, right, which is the backstory behind why he's called Edu. It's because his brother would call him Edu, because he couldn't pronounce like Andrew.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yep, that's my name."
Mm-hmm.
Shit, but it's like that page has like his actual like full album and his latest song. But then he also has another page called Andrew Horowitz, which is it's like 20 minutes of piano music, just like flat piano. It's like he was like, yeah, I'm gonna post like my big compositions like piano music here.
Yeah.
Etudes 1, Etudes 2, which are just like 2-minute piano songs. There's one called Applause Etude, which is just a single person clapping. That's a Tally Hall song.
Yeah.
It's one person going.
Hey, we're gonna get copyrighted.
Ah shit! Fuck! Andrew, can you not copyright us, please?
We'll clean your floors.
What were you about to say?
We'll lick your floor. I was trying to mix like we'll clean your floors and we'll lick them with we'll lick your floors clean.
We'll lick your. I've never heard that phrase before.
Yeah, we're gonna lick your floors clean because that's how subservient we are to you.
Hey, chat. We're gonna lick your floors.
We're gonna lick your floors.
Oh, we're gonna lick your floors.
Well, no, because that means we're working. That means like we worship them, like cleaning your floors.
Chat, you're gonna lick our floors.
You're gonna lick our floors.
You're gonna lick our. How this floor is so dirty.
This floor is. It's not even. It's just like concrete.
Yeah, it's just like concrete and decades of us abusing this basement.
Yeah, I don't even know what that shit is.
I don't know what you're pointing.
Like that little caulk bump.
Well. I mean, yeah, that is what it is.
Yeah.
There's in fact a cock on your floor.
Yeah.
You should probably get that checked out. There's footprints on your sink. There's a cock on your floor. This basement's a fucking.
I mean, I'm looking at one of the shoe prints right there.
The shoe prints are in fact shoe prints on like the steel beams on the ceiling.
Yeah.
That for normal reasons.
Zeb got bored and decided to walk on my walls.
Started walking around. I said for normal reasons, like, all right, punchline.
Yeah, Zeb, he just kind of activated his gravity powers and flipped the rotation.
Yeah, it's really terrifying. He can make music, he can make tables, he can bend gravity to his will.
I mean, what is he? I think he can just like kind of control waves.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I didn't know wood was made of waves.
What the fuck do you call grains then? Like literally look at that.
Oh fuck.
I was referring more to like this specific.
Yeah, like.
How, like, look, cut down a tree and look inside of it. Doesn't it look like it got waves in it?
That's right.
Zeb did that.
Yeah, I don't even know what I was going to say there because that's a much funnier implication. That Zeb controls all the waves, which I guess means he controls the ocean.
Yeah, he controls the tides, but he doesn't really care about that because we don't live by the ocean.
Waves.
Yeah.
Everything is just a really fancy wave if you think about it. Don't let Zeb know, otherwise he will become God.
Yeah.
He will, in fact, become... What if this is the episode he picks up on? And remembers him like a few times at this point. Hey, send me your fucking backstory for your season 2 character. You fucking.
I still have to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I've painted enough of a picture.
Yeah, I've got enough of an idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's funny because we did literally when he was out the door, we like started discussing stuff and like, You're getting sleepy.
Thank you all for listening to this episode of the Cosmic Concierge.
You can submit questions to our Gmail at ConciergeCosmic@gmail.com.
If you're a fan of the artwork, feel free to check out Cosmic Canvas on Instagram.
And if you're a fan of the music, intro, and outro, you can go follow our man Zeb on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you for watching.